If you are new to my channel, hi, this is Batul Devant, and I'm passionate to help women who feel stuck and lonely in their life. Maybe they feel loveless, maybe they are finding some kind of struggle in their personal life, or they're struggling to make meaningful connections or progress in their career, in their workspace, and all of that is coming from some inner trauma, some inner problems, some kind of inner conditionings and blockages which we don't recognize, but it is there. And that is what is inhibiting you from progressing in personal space, happiness, health, relationships, career, and in general your every area of life. So hi, I am passionate to help all those women, and I might open myself to help male viewers as well in future, but currently I am passionate to work for women. And if you resonate with any of this, I am here to help you because I was once there and I have been working my way to come out of that. And now I feel it's my turn to help you all. So if you feel like that, then I invite you to join a WhatsApp community which I am creating for such women, such like-minded women with whom I work very up close. I often give them free sessions. I work with them in terms of asking them what kind of topics they want to listen to, and I'm also developing few courses which can be very relevant to all of you in terms of helping you grow in like really fast speed, which will be comprising of a lot of fun activities and inner work, but without feeling much like a challenge or struggle or much like work. So yes, you can click that in the description box to join that community. Also, if you feel like that you want to share something up close and personal with me, and there is something in your heart and you want its solution, very these are the darks in my university. So I'll also drop a link in the description box through which you can book a one-on-one clarity call with me, and I promise we will discuss, I'll hear you out and we'll come to some kind of solution items for you, that how we can navigate you through those problem statements. So coming back to today's live video, today's topic is something different which I have been doing from past lives, which is around past live sessions, which is around verbal, non-verbal communication key for a goddess energy woman, for a real woman. So I have already done few habits of a real woman, a goddess energy women. If you have not already watched those videos, I will link them somewhere here. You can click and watch them. And today is another habit of that women, which is around communicating in personal relationships. And personal relationships can be platonic or romantic relationships, but I'll be mainly taking romantic relationship examples, but also related with the other relationships. Also, this communication strategy will be equally implementable in your workspace communications, workspace relationships. So before this video, you might be struggling around communicating with your partner or your friend or whoever. You might find yourself yelling or screaming, and while you are hurt, you are showing it in form of anger, but you are not able to express what is causing that anger because of your past experiences which did not go well, and you have bottled up so many emotions, so many small things, that one day you have bursted out everything on the person, and the person is clueless, person is just silent and frozen mode, because the person is not able to decipher what to be done about it, because you are completely in the revenge, rage or anger mode. Or on the flip side, you have completely silenced yourself and you have bottled up all previous emotions or previous encounters, because your previous experiences with your partner or your friend or your romantic relationship or your husband, whoever it is, have not gone pretty well while when you wanted to communicate with that person. And so this time you are just giving the person silent treatment, thinking that the person might understand someday miraculously that person has upsetted you and come for solving the problem, while the person is not initiating any kind of conversation, which is hurting you even more, and you are further becoming hurt and upset, and it is, further aggravating the problem. But After this video, the one key which I'm going to discuss, if you imbibe, if you implement it in your life, in your communications, you will become much more peaceful, empowered, and calm in your communication. And you actually will be able to land what you want to express to that person in a way where it will inspire other person to take action on it without feeling frozen. And communicating with peacefulness, communicating with calmness does not mean that you have to surrender, you have to be submissive, you have to become meek, you have to not express yourself, you have to not speak up. Rather, you will actually speak up in a very empowered, silent, and in a very effective way, so that the person will actually be able to hear that rather than getting thrown off. So, what that one key is? The one key is the goddess energy woman. She communicates with her feminine energy in terms of relationships, whether it's platonic or love relationships. And communicating with feminine energy means she express rather than attack. So, this one habit is she express rather than attack or demand. So I'll break it down for you what we mean by express rather than attack. Many a times what we do in kind of conflicts in relationship. So I'll give you an example. You did this. You hurt me. You are not being responsible. You are not cleaning up the house. You are making everything dirty. You are not stepping up for myself. You are every time not communicating with me properly. You are egoistic. You have hurt me. You have disappointed me. Can you see the pattern? You. We are pinpointing the person. We are actually attacking the person with you have done this, you have done that, without opening up the conversation and trying to know the perspective of the person, without opening up the conversation and rather expressing it in a way where we are not attacking them but taking responsibility. So, what we can do is, I will break it down in 4 key points for all of you. Number one is use I language rather than you language. So, what I mean by I language rather than you language is you did this, you did that, rather than that, take it on yourself. I feel this way. I feel that way. I feel hurt. I feel disappointed. And mm, it might seem that what is the difference, but it makes world of a difference, because when we use the you language, the person's natural instinct is to become defensive. The human instincts, and not just human, any live species instinct, when the live species, any live species is being attacked, is to defend themselves. So attack can be physical, and in our terms the attack is verbal, emotional. So this attack is bringing some kind of crisis on life, or crisis on the emotional state, or crisis on your identity, depending on what kind of conditionings or what kind of blockages, what kind of beliefs you have. It is bringing some kind of attack or some kind of crisis in you. That is why that person is being defensive, because you are attacking. So rather than attacking, just use I language, that I feel this, I feel that, I feel hurt, I have I I, I feel disappointed, or whatever. It is more on taking responsibility rather than attacking that person. Number two, there are actually 4 keys. There was one more key which, as and when I remember, I'll discuss. Um, Number 2 is specificity. Yes. Sorry. Number 1 was start with appreciation. So, whatever that person is doing, your partner or your romantic partner, your husband, your friend, boyfriend, whoever that person is, whatever is the situation is, there might be something that person is already doing good. So start with appreciation. It actually psychologically, when you appreciate the person for something, it makes the person feel heard, valued, and respected. And when you start a conversation with appreciation, it makes the person much more receiving, much more open to what you are going to say. So after breaking it down, breaking just one key down, I will give you an example also. But first, number one, the first breakdown point of this key habit is start with appreciation. Number two is use I language. Number three is be specific. So oftentimes we women, we talk with emotions, we talk with feelings, and we can be vague, while the male counterpart of us, or a person which is in the masculine energy counterpart, that person can be your female friend as well. But when you are conversing in this dynamic and the person is operating from masculine energy, and you are communicating something from feelings which you can become vague, we can become vague, and that can make the person really confused that what is it which is bothering you, what is it which is bothering us. So be specific that what is it that is bothering you, rather than saying I feel really disrespected. So here you have used the word I, but you are not being specific. I feel disrespected, or I feel unheard, or I feel ununderstood. How? How do you feel disrespected? You make me feel disrespected. You make me feel ununderstood. You make me feel undervalued. The same thing, but here when you have used I language, it is better than that, better than attacking the person, but still it is not specific. Okay, so be specific. How can you be specific? I will come to that point later. And the fourth key is, number one is appreciate the person, number two is I language, number three is specificity, and number four is open the conversation, open the communication, and invite the person in to give the person his input, so that it becomes a we conversation rather than I conversation, rather than you just saying what you want. It becomes a complete conversation around two-person, otherwise it becomes a monologue, you are just speaking. So invite the person for his inputs. So I will give you a complete example how you can do that. So for example, you are a married woman and you cook for your husband, and your husband comes home, your husband just eats while watching TV or while scrolling the mobile, and his dinner is done and he goes for his things and all, but he is not having any kind of communication, he is not acknowledging, he is not appreciating what you're cooking, he is not even paying attention, he is not making any efforts to communicate with you during that time. Or it might be the case with your romantic partner as well, or you might be finding this in case of your roommate. Okay, so you might be cooking for your roommate, cooking for both of you, but the person is not taking any responsibility, the person is just bringing groceries, giving you groceries, but not helping you in any way in your cooking or cleaning or anything, and thinking that his or her job is done. But you want to communicate that, and your past experiences have been such that you have tried to communicate but it failed, and now it has bottled up so much that whenever you try to communicate you burst out, you really express anger, or you become silent and give the person silent treatment. So this time we will express it, but in a way where it lands to other person and inspires the other person to act over it. So how you can do it, rather than saying you did this, you did that, blah 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 blah. We'll start with, you know what, XYZ person or sweetheart or babe, whoever it is. I really appreciate that you love my cooking, you love to come back to home and eat what I cook, rather than choosing to eat in office or choosing outside. You come back to home and eat what I cook, which really makes my day, make me feel happy, gives me the chance to cook for you. However, I really feel unheard, unappreciated, or unvalued when you are when you are eating while watching TV or scrolling your mobile, but not communicating with me, or but not acknowledging or appreciating anything about me. That is not making me feel appreciated or acknowledged for what I am doing for you. So you started with appreciation, You used I language, that I feel this, I feel that. You were specific that what is making you feel that, and now you open up the conversation that uh, please help me with that, or what do you think, where am I going wrong, or what do you suggest, how can we improve this situation, what are your thoughts, what are your inputs over it. So here you have invited the person to help you. The moment you invite the person to help you, it immediately triggers their problem solving nature, which is the nature of masculine energy, to solve the problem, to lead. And they will they can't help but they automatically feel like now solving it for you, because you have not neither attacked them, but you have expressed your feelings, how you feel about it, in a very specific way, starting with appreciating them. So this has inspired them, this has given them open space, and at the same time this has made them know that what is bothering you, and you have invited them to help you solve the problem. So now they are inspired to take the action. So hope this helps. Apply these 4 pointers of express rather than attack in this one by one key breakdown steps, and I'm sure this can help you, because I have applied it myself in my overall all kind of relationships, and it has really helped me. So it can help you as well, and let me know in the comments how it helped you and what difference it made you feel. Uh, Also, like this video, share it with people if you find it valuable, and share it with people you love and who think that this kind of content can help them, and I'm sure there might be some. And subscribe my channel for more such content, and subscribe it also to help me reach more women, more people like you, because this is what my mission, my movement is. So bye for now, and let me know in comments. Join my WhatsApp community if you feel like, if you want to work with me, and you can book a one-on-one call also, again a reminder. And drop in the comment if you want to listen to something, some more contents like this, and I will definitely look over it. Okay, so bye for now, and have a good day. My name is Batul, and thank you so much for watching.